Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I'm Conostip and this is going to be part 10 of my Imperial campaign. We're playing as Britannia. And in this campaign, or in this episode, we're going to be focusing on our assault on Narbo Martius, I reckon. I was doing that also in the last episode. Did I fight an army? Gosh, I can't remember. But in any case, I think that I have a chance of cracking on through these two armies. Typically the AI doesn't seem to do so well at sending out its entire force. I mean, they do have to keep something back inside of the settlement, and even if they do attack with this entire stack, I should be fine. Even if they reinforce that a little bit from here, I should be fine. I'm trying to choose favorable ground to stand on to take that assault if it does come my way. If not, then I could potentially just pick off this army, which might not be in reinforcement range of the garrison. So that's going to be that. Also up here, I'm going to be relieving a siege of Samar Briva due to the Germans. A lot of spear warband. So let's bring in this army led by Eporedorix of Aborgum. And then, yeah, we should be able to 2-to-1 balance of power. I'm going to be making sure that I control the reinforcements so Sandianus does not send himself to his death. So let's get this done.
The enemy!
Now, I think that my reinforcements should be coming on right behind their army, so I'm going to have to get them running, and it's unfortunate they gave me some peasants. I will be getting Sandianus himself, but again, that's going to be a chariot unit, so not the best unit for that, but let's go ahead and get my chariots working on the flanks here, on that side, and then this side as well. Yeah, there's a lot of these boys. It's a big old army. It's a big old army, and it's pretty scary for an army like my own that just does rely so much on chariots. So, yeah, it's going to be about, you know, just kind of dispersing them. You know, trying our best to disperse them. And let's get you guys over here, and then let's get you guys over here. And you guys, I want you to stay in range, that's for sure. Nope, not you. You stay here, and then you guys over here. And are you guys getting some shots in, or what? What's going on? So you're shooting at the Screeching Women. Alright, alright, alright. It's interesting to me that the Screeching Women just really do just charge the chariots. That's a kind of a bizarre... It's a bizarre thing to me. Do they not understand that they are not shock troopers? They are a utility piece? Yeah, it's pretty bizarre. And is that my guy? Oh shit, that's my guy. Wow, I did not realize he was already here. I thought that they were like away from... Guys, you guys, too close, too close. And they haven't broken. They haven't broke yet. God, that's weird. All right, Sandianus, come on, dude. Come on, get away from there. Get away. So they're still here. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I was just talking shit about them, and apparently they're just gonna stand tall. So, alrighty then. Let's see here. That's crazy. How did we not destroy that? How did we not demolish them? What is going on here? Yeah, you just chill out back here. Don't die. And yeah, if we can pick these guys off, that would be great. Yeah, so you're getting in here. Have my wood warriors just get in position and get ready to flank these guys. And then slingers are getting some pot shots in, I reckon. So let's get these guys to start charging up their war cry. And yeah, if they want to send in their guys just one unit at a time, that's perfect. So let's go ahead and get that charge in here. So barbarian mercenaries should hold long enough for me to break these guys. Put them on hold formation because I don't really need them to be seeking an engagement, you know? You guys can go back to skirmishing if you can. Do I need to send in another unit here? I didn't think that I would, but there we go. That's the break. Yeah, I don't understand why this army's holding so well. It's kind of bizarre. So yeah, we finally broke that unit. they're sending another one, and this is perfect. If they want to just trickle in their forces one by one, that's what we need. Especially if they're going to be that difficult to break. My goodness, that was... Yeah, that was shocking. That was really disconcerting. I don't know how you guys weren't selected before, so you please get back. Please get back. And slingers can probably just run back up here, please, and thank you. And are you guys in range of anything? Looks like the Screeching Women are starting to break off, so have Santa Ynez run them down. And then you get in within range of them, please, and thank you. And yeah, you're back to shooting at stuff, I hope, and then you're shooting at that stuff. So, looks like those Screeching Women really got peppered down. Alright, let's back up here. And let's see what they want to do. Yeah, just get shot in the back, that's what they want to do? Cool. Cool, so you guys should be shooting them, and you're finally breaking those Screeching Women. Then you can pick off those guys after. Or just do it now. It's gonna take you forever to kill those 4 Screeching Women, so... Yeah, just run stuff down without running into spears. How about that? They're broken, so kill them. And how are we doing up here? Slingers are doing their thing, you're doing their thing, you're doing your thing, alright. So, let's go, you get up here and get ready to give them a little bit of a chargy poo. And let's see here. So, yeah, I don't want my Wood Warriors to take that frontal assault. That's for gosh darn sure. Let's get you getting your war cry going. And you guys get away from there. And is that enough of a war cry? Oh, they broke right away. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. Yeah, break them, please. And thank you. You guys get away. Like that. And let's go up to Santa Ynez, because I feel like he's going to be... Yeah, let's get him away from here. And let's try to just bring him out over there. Alright, how are we doing? Are we staying out of danger? Staying out of danger, staying safe. Oh, come on. Come on. The units in this game, they're so fast. You really have to stay on top of it. Yeah. They're fast when, you know, when they want to run, of course. Alright, you guys are getting a little bit isolated. Is that an opportunity, or is that just a fake opportunity? Alright, so let's get you... Man, it'd be nice to not have those peasants. Like, any other unit in my garrison would have been preferable, but they gave me peasants. And I was seeing that too, the way that it's displayed in the garrison on the strategy map had the peasants after my general, and I was like, oh, I hope it doesn't come on to the field like that. And sure enough, that's exactly what it did. It gave me the general and it gave me the peasants. Ugh. Alright, let's split you guys off this way. Try to run these guys down, and no, they don't like that. As soon as you split up and do that, then they're like, nah. Alright, let's get you guys running. And yeah, general's chilling. And then you... So even though we've, like, you know, we're nibbling away and we're taking out a lot of their guys, this is still enough to where if it were to really just give me a full-on pike charge, that would be pretty scary, for sure. So, I definitely want to stay on it and be careful. Where is the general? He's gonna be right there? Okay. Yeah, so here we got another fish. We're bringing on in. Warband. Let's get the Wood Warriors. Yeah, yep. As much as I'd like to chase them, I'll let them run away. And we have plenty of ammo on our chariots, so that's good. Because yeah, we need to use it. We need to use our ammo for sure. At the same time though, see, this is what I want to watch out for. As soon as they start to look like they're gonna be like running away, I do want to press them. I have to be careful though, it can be tough. It can be tough. This goes back all the way to a Shogun, actually. The AI, at least in the 3 Total War games that I've played, the AI can be pretty crafty at making you think that it's broken, and then it turns around and smashes you. So, yeah, you have to be careful. That's why, like, you know, if you see me, be really hesitant about not chasing, you know, full armies when they, like, maybe to you, if you have more experience, maybe you're like, no, clearly, like, chase. They're clearly broken. But, you know, in my experience in playing these Total War games, it can be hard to tell. Like, they can kind of hide it and disguise it rather well, which is definitely a, you know, a mark of a crafty AI brain. Okay, this looks like a pretty general push all the way around. So they're pushing on this side, and then they're pushing on this side. You have to be careful here. They're really... Yep, they're doing that thing. They're doing that thing. They are giving me a good test. So... yeah, because it, you know, that's what you want to do. You want to push from every direction at the same time. So yeah, you guys can go back to running, please and thank you. And then Santianus. Santianus is in kind of a tricky little spot. He could just run away, but then there's these peasants here that maybe I could pin this guy and then hit him from behind with Santianus. Ah, it's such a risk. It really is such a risk. And then, you know, the question of course is how much micro do I want to be spending on this action right here? When I have like an entire force that needs microing. So do I just get Santianus away from this? Yes, I think, because I have to focus on this stuff. Yeah. Let's go back here and here. Yeah, this is where I needed to be. So let's get you here, and yeah, we're getting a full court press. Okay, so you broke. That's nice. So you break here. You go here and start whacking them. And then you get your charge on in. You go here, just keep backing up. You're Santianus, right? Yeah, so you're safe. So unfortunately those peasants just got sacrificed to the spear warband. So yeah, you get your charge in there. Yeah, they broke me there because I wasn't fast enough with my charge. So let's go here and let's get Road Warriors here. And let's actually get some dogs in. Let's get some war dogs in. Yeah, swords have been overchased. Let's get a hit in here, and then you guys go here and try to get a flank in. And what exactly is happening? Yeah, they're breaking my dudes. They're breaking my dudes. All right, so we got a break there. I think the war dogs helped out. And let's get a war cry in here. And see, it's a good thing that, you know, they didn't just charge me all at once in the beginning, because this, you know, would have been really difficult for that full army. So let's go here, and yeah, they're breaking my dudes. They're breaking my front line. Let's get you back here, and let's see here. What can we do? Can we get you guys? Can we save you guys? Get you guys back? And can we get a chieftain into the flank, maybe? Or maybe get a slinger into the flank? I want the slingers shooting at you still. And you hit here, and then you hit here. Let's just keep Santianus safe. And I do have reinforcements as well, so yeah, it's tough. I think I would rather use the light chariots to hit these guys and try to break them. Not the fronts. Not the, can you get Jesus Christ? Like, man, like the side or something? Fucking A. Alright, there. We saved like 10 men in that unit. Good for us. Good for us. So we still have ammo left on these guys? We do. Cool. So let's go back here. And slingers are out of ammo. Ooh, that's bad. Shit. Alright, so let's get some infantry back up. And let's get you guys back up here as well. And then you guys get back. Alright. Yeah, this big old spear block is really hanging in there. Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job. Why don't I have reinforcements coming on in? Why shouldn't they be coming on in? Yeah, I'm not really sure. Not really sure about that. See, now this looks kind of like a retreat as well. So do I do it? Do I go for it? send the chariots here and then here. And here. And if it is a retreat, it's kind of, you know, fortuitous, isn't it? Because, my goodness, like, they were definitely pressing me. Definitely had me on the ropes. Sandy Ines, you get involved as well. Like, why? Yeah, why don't I have guys coming in for my reinforcements? What's the story with that? Yeah, see, like, even though this feels like a retreat, they are... He stopped and he turned his spears around. It's really, you know, it's like solid. It's actually like solid tacticianship. You know, it's not just like a full-on retreat. Like they're still trying to stay in it. So you do that now, and then you run up here. Okay, and then you guys run up here and try to get a. I just don't want to. Really don't want to risk my generals on a. There, see now they're broken, so now you guys can go ahead. And then you guys can get up here. And are you guys on the... Okay, so they did get on the field. Okay, good. Are you guys on the field? You're not. Okay, that's kind of weird. Yeah, please, chariots, all get up here, please. And yeah, it looks like they're like trying to run back around, like run back away, which is interesting. Yeah, you guys get up here, please, and then you guys go, and then you guys go as well. And then you guys get up here. And yeah, see if we can get a break on these guys. It's gonna be risky. Yeah, get up here, please, and you get up here as well. We're causing some decent breaks here. Some decent breaks. Yeah, they're like running away as well. Oh, sweet. We got a guy here. Sweet. Awesome. Hell, hey, this is going... Hey, nice.
This is no longer a battle. This is
yeah, let's continue this and try to get whatever we can get done.
Chase.
Yeah, let's try to eliminate this army. How did we do? How did we do? So, 99%. Hey, not bad. Not bad. So, we did lose a chunk. We lost 546, but we killed 1650, so that is not bad. That stack has been wiped, and the Germans just keep on trickling in soldiers, don't they? So it's something to keep an eye on. We got a little stack down here as well, with 5 units and trait increase, so +3 command, not bad. Retinue expands, famous warrior, so +1 command and +1 morale, hell yeah. And 10% discount in unit training costs, very, very nice. Yeah, very nice. So we're gonna be able to want to retrain, I guess, those two guys, and then take out everyone that's not damaged, and then put you in so that we can retrain everything. Can we actually recruit wood warriors? We can. So yeah, get those, retrain everything that we possibly can. Let's see, swords can't actually be recruited. So they're just getting the like weapon and experience upgrades. So let's take that out and then go back here and do this. Because we can't actually train chariots here, right? Yeah. Now I should sweep out with Watakorix, and he should just do the same thing to this army out here. I reckon I should just be able to leave my peasants behind, right? Lower taxes a bit. That's all that's going to take. And they're going to stand and fight, no shit. So, 4 warband and 1 screeching woman, so... Let's see, do we have any missile troops? Yeah, we actually have 1 slinger and 2 head hurlers, so that'll be useful. Oh, yeah, that should be good. No light chariots, which is unfortunate, so... We're going to have to do a lot of damage with those 3 missile units. We're going to be running up this hill here, but luckily they didn't really start in an area where they could have stopped us from getting on top of the hill, so that's good for us. And hopefully we can get in to our positions before... Yeah, I need to be able to start shooting at these guys quickly here. And then I messed up my grouping, so I need to get my head hurlers in the same group. But yeah, hopefully we can start shooting at these guys. I just want you to distract. Maybe I can... encourage them to attack me in that direction. And yeah, there we go. Already shooting at guys and we're already throwing heads at people. So let's get that all grouped up together. There we go. Now I want you grouped up as number 2 and then yeah, you're fine. And that, see like that kind of looks like a retreat to me. So let's get my guys running. And you up here. And let's try to follow. And let's try to not to get Witikorex killed here. Because I want him to attack these screeching women, but I don't want these guys to turn around and hit him. Let's just get back. That's way too risky. That is way too risky. Alright, let's just get you back. Get you back. And yeah, let's just keep like right on these guys because it really looked like they were trying to run away, didn't it? Alright, yeah, the screeching women, yeah, they're like the bravest ones. They're the first ones to charge after anything, really. Now it looks like they're all pulling back again, and yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I send my cav to try to run them down, but yeah, I'm getting the feeling that I'm gonna have to fight this army again, which is unfortunate. That's definitely unfortunate. I just don't have the means to really do a lot of damage here, and it's hard to be decisive. As I was saying before, they can really just stop on a dime and put those spears down and skewer an entire unit of cav or chariots or what have you. This guy's just been fighting screeching women for his entire life, and they're just, man, chariots are just not good at breaking or killing rowdy units. It's a big weakness that they have. I'm gonna see if I can maybe break one more unit. That'd be nice, but I kind of doubt it. Yeah, we didn't get a lot down there, so 233 kills, we lost 2 guys. Hopefully we can just follow this up with another attack. Hopefully, fingers crossed. They might be able to get away. Where did they go? So trait increase, so you are now a confident commander. Good. And yeah, I don't... Where is he? Did he just flee across the border? Is that General really just what happened? Okay then. Lord? Well, I was gonna send him anyway to come here and finally place down that watchtower that I've been wanting him to put down for his entire career, so let's try to do that. Orders? Yeah, we don't need... Electedum doesn't need a guard this exact moment. Now, I don't feel confident attacking this yet with what I have here in Elysia. So maybe what Witikorex can do after placing on the watchtowers, maybe he can go fight those brigands. And then up here, we're just going to keep building up until we fight those brigands. I can see now that they have some British heavy chariots, which, as you are well aware, I can't train quite yet. Actually, I could actually get that building here in Londinium. Could I? Oh, I don't even have the basic blacksmith, so I'd have to get this and then the next blacksmith, the armorer, I think, before I could get heavy chariots. Yeah, that's maybe what I want to do. I'm getting a great market right now for the money and so that I can train assassins. But yeah, maybe I want to tech up to the blacksmith in Londinium. I'm actually thinking about just canceling my trade rights with Carthaginians. I shouldn't have got trade rights with Carthaginians. I have a feeling this is going to piss off the Spanish, and I don't want to piss off the Spanish. And I don't really care about pissing off the Carthaginians. Yeah, so let's do that. And yeah, the Spanish diplomat's right there. It's like, you didn't see shit. All right, you didn't see anything. Yes. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. We didn't mean to. Now, I don't know. Did I not get map info with them? I didn't see that as an option. But why can't we see Palma? Because that starts off as Carthaginians, correct? Yeah, I know that they've lost Carthage. And of course, Lilybaeum to the Scipii, but they still hold, is that Thapsus? I can't remember. Yeah, alright, so I think that's going to be it for this turn. I can just check taxes before moving on. There we go. Yeah, Yeah, alright, I'll take it. So they're going to be attacking me with a lot of men. They do outnumber me actually, but I have my badass general. They don't have a general, which is nice. And yeah, they're just sending their warband spam at me. And unlike the German warband, these guys don't have the phalanx, so it's not bad. Yeah, I don't mind. This is fine as long as the terrain hopefully is fine as well. They just have the one skirmisher warband as their only utility piece. Other than that, it's just straight up warband spam. I mean, yeah, my army's a little scruffy, but I still have 3 light chariots, and I have two head hurlers that are like of decent strength. Yeah, and then even my infantry, like, I have 2 swordsmen and 2 wood warriors, which are all of, you know, relatively decent strength, and they should all cut through their warband. Their warband do have the numbers over my sword units, but still. Now my spearmen, my barbarian mercenaries, are a bit on the scruffy side. Yeah, they must have got hit pretty hard by the general bodyguard units in the last battle, if I remember correctly. Let's dive in.
Today is a grim day for our enemies. They face us. They must know they only have moments left to live. By nighttime, our sword arms will ache from overuse.
So we could end up with a height advantage if we can kind of swing on over and take this area before. Depends on where they form up, I guess. But yeah, we got our slope, so we'll see if we can actually use it. Hell to the yeah. So yeah, let's get our guys moving up into position as quick as possible, and then chariot take up a position right there. And then yeah, you guys get in the front. General hang out right there. And yeah, Cav, man, only got a 17-man unit of Cav. That's not good. That's not good, but. And yeah, infantry is scruffy as hell, but the height advantage could really help out, especially if they kind of trickle on in. If they don't get formed up first, this could really work out for us. And is their general unit going to be the javelin unit? They wouldn't do that, would they? Well, they did end up doing the smart thing, and they got all formed up first before they made their assault. What are you guys doing? Alright, so warband are marching on up. Let's get swords ready to charge on. Yeah, they're going to get hit by heads. And we're going to get some war cry action going here. And let's get a charge in here. I don't know if that was enough war crying. And Pausanias, you get back. Get back, get back, get back, please. And then, yeah, you guys get back here. And you guys should be war crying as well. And are you guys in range of stuff? Yeah, so we got a hit in there. Let's get war dogs hitting in there as well. And, ooh, shit, you guys get back. And you guys get back as well. And then you guys get your war cry going on. And let's just get back here so we don't hit. And so yeah, there's a good break there. There's a good break. There's a good break. And I'm waiting for the full-on break. It's like really looking good for us, but there's still just enough units that aren't breaking. Like, can I get you to run you down? And if I could just break the rest of these guys. Like, can you come in here? And then, yeah, you should be chanting. Because if you were chanting, we might have, you know, broken everyone. Let's get chariots up here. And you guys actually turn around and throw some heads into these guys. Because, yeah, if we can just break this guy's darn unit. And then, can you get up here? And can you throw some heads into that unit? Again, we just need to, like, break the last couple guys here, right? And, yeah, you guys get in and start running them down. And looks like we killed their captain. And there we go. So yeah, you run down them. That's the battle. That's going to be it. You guys stop throwing the heads in. And then yeah, there you go. There you go. not a bad victory. So we did kill 1,041 of their guys and we lost 57. But still, there remains 3 warlords, 3 barbarian warlords in Narbo Martius itself. So it's a good step. It's a good step, but that's still going to be a challenge. Oh, just 2 warlords. Okay. Because I think we must have killed the one in that previous battle, I suppose. 2, okay, 2's better. 2's definitely, that makes a difference. So yeah, you are a 3-star. +1 command when attacking, so let's make sure that he's not attacking. And then you're also a 3-star, but it looks like you're not going to be the one who is leading the battle. And a 24-man unit and a 16-man unit. Okay. 2 barbarian cav, a swordsman, a couple units of sword, 3 swordsmen. Okay. 3 warband. It's, you know, it's solid. It's not nothing, but they don't have any range troops at all, which is could be tough for them. It would be nice if I could really get some reinforcements though. I can merge my guys and that makes my so that leaves me with 2 spearmen, 2 full strength head hurlers. My swords are, so I have 2 swords. Wood warriors are okay. Chariots are okay. And ooh, actually we could attack right now. Ooh, that's very tempting. Our spy has opened the gates for us. Ah, do I want to do that? Maybe? Maybe I do? In many cases, I would kind of prefer just to have that second entry point, you know, that I can use. And, you know, by having a battering ram knock down a section of the wall. Therefore, I can always make sure that I'm not fighting just over a choke point, but having the gates open does open all 4 gates. So I can threaten, you know, multiple sides and try to find an opening that way. But in general, in my siege attacks, I typically, so I used to do a lot of that. I used to do a lot of, you know, multiple side attacks when I was playing my early campaigns as the Egyptians and the Romans. The danger with that, though, is that if the enemy does kind of pick your weaker side and really hit it hard with their heavy stuff, you know, in this case, their heavy cav, but really anything, I mean, but anyone typically has a heavy cav bodyguard unit, right? And that in some cases, it can just be that one unit that just really wrecks like an entire side, you know, because if you just kind of split your forces up a little bit too thin. And so I generally have moved away from that, and I typically prefer to assault from one side these days. It maybe like kind of is different with like stone walls. You have to kind of get in a different way sometimes that way, but in general, I like my primary assault to come from one direction so that my army can't support themselves. Whether it's a general supporting the army with its leadership, whether it's having all the tools available for certain circumstances. It sucks going like, you know, having your swords and saying, all right, I got my swords, I got my cav, I got my, you know, my range units, and then cav hits you and you're like, oh, I don't have spears, darn it. I got my spears with my other section of the army. And the AI did a capable job of, like, you know, attacking your one side that doesn't have spears with its cav. And so stuff like that can happen, right? When you split up a bit too thin. So, that's why a lot of times I don't actually use the spy opening the gate for me. I oftentimes will just wait to build up. I think if the garrison is really small, like if it's a couple units inside, I think that the spy opening the gates for you is, you know, then you go walk right in, right? But yeah, when you're facing off against this, I think that's when you go, or at least for me, that's when I go, you know, I kind of want multiple entry points so that I can attack from one side, but not be funneled in through just one gate. But I would be curious to hear your guys' thoughts on this. But I think for now, I will
Orders.
Do the thing. Did I just attack with the one? Jesus, I just attacked with the one. I did not realize I did that.
March. Combining troops.
I just brought in one head hurler. Oh, that would have been a mess. So yeah, let's go ahead and... I never use that many rams. I just do it habitually.
Settlement under siege.
Yeah, let's do it. And yeah, attack next turn. I'm fine with that. Before I end the turn, I just wanted to note that there is this small Gallic army here marching from Mediolanium. Looks like there's going to be 2 Javelin Men, Warband, and some Cav, so I'm going to keep an eye on them. Don't have much here in Massilia. I can train up a Swordsman unit and then possibly one other unit before they arrive. And they're going to be taking care of Narbo Martius next turn. And hopefully I got some units that can march out east to fend these guys off. So we'll keep an eye on that. And once I take Narbo Martius, I wouldn't mind actually just piecing out with the Gauls as well. Ooh, there's sitting more guys. And German spies sneaking on into some more Breva. Well, once I get that building... Germania, what do you want? Ceasefire? No shit. Really? Oh. You guys want a ceasefire, eh? Yes? Gosh, maybe? I was just going to... It's weird. I haven't taken any territory from them. So they must be pretty weak. Gosh, this... Okay, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with this. On one hand, I want to take the ceasefire, ask them for money, and then ask them for trade rights. That's what I want to do on one hand. But then there's the question of... In regards to global reputation, how soon after a ceasefire can I declare war again without causing any reputation effects? You know, blemishes on my reputation, in a sense? Like, would it be 5 turns or would it be 10 turns? I don't really know. And the thing is that I intend to be attacking the Germans, I would say, within that time frame. You know, like, I don't think that I could wait 10 turns to attack the Germans. I would want to start taking their territory before then. You know, basically as soon as I can get an army all you know, put together. Gosh, it's hard. It'd be nice though to kind of like make a little bit of money off them in regards to, you know, having a bit more trade and just actually selling the ceasefire itself. It's a tough decision. I spent a moment thinking about it, and I'm trying to determine if I could have anyone else that I'd rather attack, really. And I don't think so. I don't think that I would rather continue my attack into northern Italy against either the Gauls or the Julii. That seems like a bit of a overreach until I have the Northern Alps actually secured, which, as you would know, that's German territory. So yeah, I don't really want to do that, and you know, until I can really support that assault on Italy logistically. You know, I want to be attacking Italy from, you know, more than one direction, essentially, is what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, I'm just going to decline this, like, just straight up. Yeah, that's so bizarre though that they're that weak. And it looks like the Gauls are sending up another couple of units to reinforce 2 more swordsmen. Yeah, it's a little bit dicey. A little bit dicey. Here in Massilia, I can recruit a head hurler to help out. And what do we got? 2,400 in the treasury. And yeah, we've been recruiting a lot of units. I'm hoping that Narbo Martius can make us some money. There's a port here. There's a silver mine. So hopefully, yeah, fingers crossed that does some pretty good work for us. God, what is this asking for a ceasefire, but then having this like a little army here? Is this the army that we fought? Probably, yeah, probably is, right? But they weren't here just like at the end of the last turn. So why would you ask for a ceasefire and then just do that to me? No, it's a pretty big old fuck you. Yeah, kind of weird, but I'm pretty sure that I would feel comfortable, like, as soon as this army is, you know, ready to go, which it's pretty close. There's a lot of stuff here in Elysia and some more Briva. I just put some stuff together and send it out and have it attack this army. Hopefully I can actually, once I place down a watchtower, hopefully I can have vision on that town. I hope so. Well, let us go ahead and attack Narbo Martius now. Yeah, so the gates aren't going to be open this time, but you know what? We got our 4 rams, and that should be good enough. So let's go on in here. Gotta watch out for those heavy cav. We got 778 men. And yeah, 2 units of heavy cav. Pretty solid for sure. And I don't really have a great counter to that. Other than my head hurlers, I suppose. Yeah, I think that's my best bet. Kinda dicey, but I have Pausanias, or no, Pausanias, Pausitagus. Have I been calling you Pausanias for a while? I have. So apologies. I'm not sure where that came from. Pausitagus, the Conqueror. Of course, I knew who you were. Let's get it done.
Battle is an easy thing. What's hard is the look on your woman's face when you are a weakling. But I see no one here who must worry about that. Scream your battle cries, call to the gods, ask for their strength, and put true fear in the souls of your enemies.
I am now all set up, so let's go ahead and get ready to go. So let's go here at that ram, and let's go here at that ram. And yeah, a big old trick with using these chariot factions is knowing that, so like a big portion of my strength is in my, you know, chariots obviously, but they are not good units for this type of combat. You know, fighting in settlements is not what they were meant for. But I can try to still get them close to the walls, and there you can use their bows and arrows. And at least with the barbarian settlements, it's still, I would say, open enough so that chariots can be of some use. You know, like in this area, yeah, there's like room for a chariot to run in there and do some damage. And what are they going to be guarding with? Some swordsmen and barbarian cav on that side, and then swordsmen on that side, mercs, warband, barbarian cav. Is there any warlords down here? Yeah, it looks like they're both right there. Now, I feel like I should be conserving my ammo on my head hurlers, considering that these are like the only units that I feel like I can counter their heavy cav with. So rather than using them right now to throw heads on over and just demolish these other Gallic horses, I'm going to see if I can kind of clear them out with my chariots alone. And it seems to be working, actually. That unit did clear out. And yeah, they're doing something. So I might be able to achieve just that. Like if I bring in these barbarian mercs on this side, let's see here. Let's bring up you guys to come up here. And what are those? Warband, swordsmen, okay. Now that the Gauls have generally backed off of this area here, let's go ahead and rush on in if we can. Let's see here. Can we rush you? Like so. Let's see, what's going to be coming in first? So Cav wants to come in first, that's fine. Let's have Druid start chanting so that they can provide a morale boost on this side. And this is actually what we want. Let's get swords getting ready. And more mercs get ready, so you should be on... I would prefer a better formation than that, but that's just going to have to do. And then let's get swordsmen in and mercenaries and see if we can break these barbarian cav. And now let's see what these guys want to do, because if they want to charge on in to this mess, come on, are we gonna break these guys or what? And now it's very tempting. So there we go, finally we got the break. That feels like that took too long. I know they have, you know, they do have some solid generals, so there is that. Alright, so let's get set up here, and then here, and then here. And let's move up my druids a little bit. So they're continuing to take a lot of fire. And I do want to bring in my Wood Warriors at some point. Let's see what happens here. Because I feel like this is the fight. Let's get swords in. Let's get you guys in, and let's go. Yeah, let's go here. Let's actually get you guys. Let's go war cry with you guys and you guys. And then let's charge you on in. And maybe I should have the head hurlers up, because I need to break this formation just to get inside, you know? Because chariots I don't feel like are going to be doing enough damage, and... yeah, let's get like a toss in. Come on, do not be on skirmish mode. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Yeah, try to get a toss in this blob. Like one toss maybe? And there we go. There's a nice mass break right there. And that's it. That's it. That's enough. So take off of fire at will, go in here, and now we're getting a mass break on this side as well. Yeah, come on guys, keep pushing, And where did my druids go? Did they end up in there? Yeah, that's not really what I meant to do. Yeah, maybe get you guys back if we can.
Now the streets will run with blood.
Okay, yeah, that wasn't too tidy. But hey, we got in, and let's try to line our spears up, because again, I do expect that heavy cav charge coming on in. Let's try to get druids right here, and swordsman. What are you? That's just barbarian cav. So, ooh, guys, oh shit, I did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Let's get Prostotagus up here as well. So you go here, and we just have to commit to the fight, I think. Let's just commit to the fight and try to break these swordsmen. And do I keep pushing up? Do I just keep feeding troops in? Sure is risky. Sure is risky. Let's go ahead. Head hurlers, come on up. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Come on. Come on, guys. And yeah, Prostotagus, get as close as possible. And then chariots as well. Do I bring on... okay, guys, that's enough. That's enough. Get back. Get back. Get back. Just, yeah, I don't care if they're breaking. I need a line here. I need a line. There we go. And if we can, let's try to fit some of our chariots in. Is this going to be the bad boys? No, it's just the war band. All right. I'm just paranoid of those heavy cabs slamming into us when we're not ready. So yeah, war band. They want to attack. I think that my swordsmen can do okay. Let's put them on war cry for my dudes there, and war cry here. And then let's give them a chargy poo right there. And let's go barbarian mercs, swords, and like that. Like that. Yeah, we don't want you guys throwing your heads. Let's just try to keep you back if we can. And can we fit a freaking chariot in? Yeah, it's gonna be tight going. And yeah, you guys can send on in. You guys can go in as well. Warband are actually holding up pretty well, despite the fact that they're fighting swordsmen and wood warriors, like, you know, the two counters, really. So let's get in here. Let's get in here. Let's not keep chasing. Warband, swordsman, warband. Okay, there's the barbarian warlord. Those are the guys I'm afraid of. So let's get my head hurlers up here. And yeah, hang back, guys. Hang back. That's what I have to watch out for. And yeah, general, I don't think I bring Prostotagus in. Maybe I should for his combat bonuses, but yeah, it's a tough call. Let's go ahead and get my druids in. I know this is risky, but I got at least one unit of chariots in here. I have 2 others for backups if I need to, but these guys, if they could get rid of these units that are fleeing and not, for some reason, fleeing to the center, this could be an opportunity for us just to get rid of some of the bodies, you know? Because, yeah, there's still a lot of Gauls in here, for sure. And cleaning up whatever straggler units that I can get my hands on when I have the opportunity. Not like this, guys, not like this. Not like this. Like, stay away from the plaza, just be, you know, just kill these guys, you know? Can you do that? Can you just kill those guys? Maybe stay away from the warband that aren't fleeing, so maybe get back here. Yeah, maybe just get back there, because, yeah, they're breaking. Barbarian Warlord. Oh, he's coming in. He's coming in hot. Let's go. Yeah, let's try to get back here if we can. We might get caught by the Warlord, though. That's what it might happen. Yeah, both Warlords are coming after us. Can we come over here and just kind of, like, if we can actually come over here and support them with our infantry. Come on, guys. Come on, you can make it. And get our head hurlers up here. This could end up being decent bait. And yeah, can you toss some heads at those guys? Yeah, like that, and then that. Yes. This could work out. This could work out. Let's get some war cry going on here. War cry going on there. War cry going on here. And yeah, they're breaking my dudes. So let's come on in. And they're getting into my guys now. But that's a lot of heads coming on in. And one of them is breaking. Let's get a war cry on you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yep. So we all did a lot of damage to each other. So there's 2 guys there. And it looks like one of them still got away. Can you freaking kill that guy? Alright, warband there, warband there. Alright. Alright, that's good enough. Just get back. And chariots just go like, come on. Man, using chariots in a settlement is just it's so haggard. It is. It's so haggard. Oh man. Yeah, I just can't conceive of playing on the larger unit scale. I really can't. It's just, you know, I've already talked about the, fuck, am I losing my guys out here to the, am I getting shot by the, what's happening? Oh, you guys are fighting up here. Okay, shit. Who's getting shot by stuff? Are you getting shot by this tower? Oh god, no. Yeah, it's annoying that towers don't turn off. I thought my guys would be out of range of that tower, but I guess not. Shit, I'm glad didn't lose my general to that nonsense. That would have sucked. Alright, let's get these guys and move them up here. And head hurlers move up as well. Let's get chariots moving up, and let's bring in more chariots from outside. And you as well. Yeah, you guys come up. And let's get my chieftain inside just to make sure that he doesn't get shot by that freaking tower. Right now, they're just trickling on in units, so there's a lot of scraps here that my chariots are kind of picking off. I have this 11-man unit of World Warriors that's cutting guys down. What do they have left on the plaza? So, a big unit of swordsmen, very beat up cav unit, and yeah, bodyguard units as well. So let's try to get back here. Although, yeah, nothing there can really threaten my chariots, honestly. Like, other than, I don't know, the big unit of swordsmen, I suppose, would be the only real threat. It looks like we got the attention of that big swordsman unit, so can we draw that off? I feel like if we can just draw that unit off, then that should be the end of the battle. Yeah, these units are getting cut down. That's the heavy cav right there. My guys are turned off of fire at will. Should I send my mercenaries after him? No, I want to save some heads. I reckon... How are we on ammo? Yeah, we're very low on ammo. So, I would rather save like a good volley for that swordsman unit.
There's the charge. Come on, fellas. Get him. Throw those heads at him. Destroy that unit, and that should be the break. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. So ceasefire. And go ahead. You can chase in now. You can chase in. There's still a little remaining. No, you guys hang back now. You guys hang back. You guys hang back. And then chariot archers cease fire. And the melee troops, as depleted as they are, I think that they can get the job done from here. A couple swordsmen left, and then that one barbarian warlord. And I don't think we ever got that video of the general dying, so this could be the general himself, right? So let's get him, fellas. Let's get him. Do we have any dogs we can feed him to? Come on, man. Bring him down, or bring him down. I think that one of them had a few hit points as well, so maybe that's why he's being so difficult to kill. And there he goes.
This is a great victory. The cries of dying enemies are sweet music to our warriors.
Yeah, he took down a few men with them for sure. And that was not an easy battle. We lost 348 men, but we killed 778. And Narbo Martius is now ours. So yeah, we can actually train some stuff here. I think we can train light chariots and warhounds and war band, obviously. Swordsmen, I believe, as well. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So let's occupy. Yeah, let's occupy. And yeah, so large town is good. Let's go ahead and repair the stockade and then retrain. Yeah, we don't need to retrain you, but we can retrain the chariots and swordsmen. The druids, we can't actually properly retrain them. Let's retrain those guys. The warhounds. And then recruit something, probably. Yeah, some more chariots, actually. Yeah, get a 4th unit of those. And that's all my money. But we finally have Narbo Martius, which feels damn good. It does. And actually just kidding. Let's train some peasants. Just so that I can garrison this and then leave it right away so we can get back to help out with this. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. Let us now go over here and kick these guys out of my territory. And are they out of my territory? Doesn't matter. Let's kill them anyway. Yeah, 3 more warbands. So let's see if we can actually finish them off this time. Well, if they thought that hiding in the wheat field over here by the farm was gonna keep them safe, I don't know about that. Yeah, they're very inconspicuous, just kind of sticking right out there. Your spears are up in the air, fellas. Yeah, I can see you. Now, I don't think this provides any cover against missile fire. I think that it just counts as long grass if you have units that can hide in it, which obviously they cannot. Maybe this does provide some missile cover because my slingers haven't inflicted a single casualty on this unit after like 5 volleys or 6 volleys. So yeah, that's a little nerve-wracking. That means that we're gonna have to get close enough with our head hurlers to do damage, because we need our missiles to do damage with these against these guys. Yeah, let's get slingers off to the side so that they can at least bypass the shield value, and then let's just kind of keep marching up with our infantry so that we can try to get our head hurlers in range. And then let's try to get you over here. They're being very passive, which is curious. And are you guys gonna march or are you guys gonna pivot? What's the word? What's the word, fellas? And are you guys hiding? You're not. Okay. So it looks like this unit might be starting to march towards us, which is what we want. So yeah, you heard the heads being tossed in. So there we go. That's... whew, man, those are some good volleys. Alright. Alright, ceasefire, ceasefire, don't waste your shot. Oh shit, shit. And, just wanted to tell you to stop firing. Alright, can we get you guys chasing them? Oh, the red line's right there. Oh fuck. Shit. Shit. I didn't realize how close it was. Damn it, so that unit's just gonna get away. I don't think the slingers are gonna be able to. Alright, get your heads tossed in there and then there. And then, yeah, they all got away. God damn it. So, gosh, can we even, like, get up to... So, 28% killed. Alright, get some tosses in there, and then there. And... Swords. Get on in. Get on in. Get some slinger tosses in here, and then here. Cav tossed in there. And they're engaged at a weird angle here. So there we go, that's the break. And then let's continue this battle so that we can try to make sure this army gets wiped. And that's gonna do it. So man, losing 69 men, that's a lot for, you know, what that battle represented. I am for sure going to be happy when I take the Germans out and they are no more, because they do represent a pretty considerable challenge for this stage of the campaign. So it's finally get that watchtower down that I've been wanting for my entire life. And no, I don't get to view that settlement. Let's get I have a spy. Let's send you out and tell us some stories about that settlement. So, yeah, we get some Gauls to deal with down here. That's not going to take too much effort, I don't think. And Prasutagus is definitely going to be involved in the main push against the Germans. I'm not going to be leaving him on guard duty on what should be a relatively dead front. I do understand that I still do technically border Numantia, or the province of Celtiberia. There is a border right here with my province of Aquitania. And then, of course, yeah, here as well, which, you know, obviously they're sending troops on in. Now, what's curious is that if I kind of zoom on in here in the minimap, it looks like I do technically border the province of Liguria. Like, it looks like that border is right here in the passable territory, which is kind of... I don't know exactly what that means. Typically, the AI is aggressive if you do border them, which I technically do. But since this is impassable, they would have to go through Gallic territory to get to me. So I don't really know what that means. Common sense would dictate that you would think that that means that they would not go through, you know, they would prioritize the Gauls, is what I'm trying to say. You would think, but man, if like they're truly I bypass the Gauls and go after me, that'd be so stupid. I'd be so mad. But anyway, Prasutagus, I think, is going to be able to get his army situated, and I think we can press in against the Germans with like 2 armies at least are pretty close to being ready to go. They just need a little bit of fine-tuning to get their army comps the way that I want them to. And I think that here, it's going to be this army. It's led by Calpurnius, unfortunately for him, but he's going to be on guard duty. Kind of holding it down, just kind of fending the Gauls off from Massilia, and just keeping an eye on down here. This has been quiet thus far, but who knows what's going to happen here. I've been blockading them, and yeah, they haven't been able to train up too much stuff down here in Numantia. But that's going to be the plan going forward, and also, I will be able to wipe out this rebel army soon, and that's going to leave me with another, like, half army here in Britannia, which is going to be able to do something. I have not found a single Germanic port during this entire journey. That's so weird. They haven't built any ports. That's so bizarre to me. I'm not complaining. It's nice to have the seas free for my boats to go in, but yeah, so that's going to leave, you know, I could get another army going up here, finish up that stack, provide some more units that it's missing here, like the dogs and some slingers and stuff, and then start attacking the Germans from open up another front. You know, I can have 2 stacks attacking together, maybe, and then a 3rd stack attacking separately from the north. And we might be able to do some damage here. How far have the Germans... So the Germans own this. And is this its own... They own... Ooh, they own... Oh. Yeah, they seem like they're pretty overstretched, but I'm still surprised that they asked for a ceasefire. It just seems like they're pretty well expanded, and I am the only faction. They're at war. It's just me. They're not at war with the Brutii or the Macedon or Scythians or the Dacians. It's just me. Why did they want that ceasefire? Yeah, that's very, very suspicious. But that's going to be it for this one. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, peace.